So you've learned about Roth IRAs, you want to contribute to one, but you're not sure how much to put in it. Now the easy answer is just put in as much as you can, but depending on your contribution amount, your personal financial situation, that may not make a lot of sense. And the truth is, if you don't contribute the maximum amount each and every year, it helps to be strategic about how you balance your use of these accounts with your other financial goals. In this video, we'll cover 3 things to consider as you're trying to decide how much to put into a Roth IRA. To begin with, there's a decent chance that a Roth IRA is not the optimal choice for retirement saving for you. Now, Roth IRAs are great accounts. They provide lots of tax benefits, namely the ability to grow and withdraw retirement money completely tax-free. But if you have access to an employer-sponsored 401k or 457, 403 plan, odds are any employer matching contribution will far outweigh the benefits of a Roth IRA. That's because the money coming from your employer is completely free. There's no obligation to you for it at all. So while you pay tax on a Roth contribution, and it does grow tax-free, and your tax that you pay on the front end may be minimal, it's still going to be far outweighed by the amount your employer gives you because it's absolutely free. So for example, if your employer contributes or matches on a dollar-for-dollar basis, that's a 100% return. That's going to outweigh anything you get in the form of a tax deduction or, I don't know, a lofty return on your assets inside the Roth IRA account anyway. The employer match is absolutely the most valuable thing you can pursue in retirement saving. Go for it first. Now, even if your employer only matches a portion of your contribution or there's profit sharing, odds are it's still going to outweigh the benefits of a Roth over time. Again, whatever they put in is free, so it's 100% return. If it's 50% of what you deposit, great, that's a 50% return. If the profit sharing is only, 10, 12, 20% of what you deposit in a given year, that's still really great return. There's no reason to pass up an employer match. That is always the first place you start when you begin saving for retirement. Not only that, odds are you have a Roth option in your employer-sponsored retirement plan, so you get the best of both worlds in that case. All right, but how much to the Roth? Now there are lots of opinions about how much you should save each year for retirement. Most of them will fall within the 10 to 25% range. On our website, martinmoney.com, in the Next Dollar Roadmap, I believe it's milestone 5, we talk about saving 15 to 25% of your income annually for retirement. The reason we give a range is that it kind of depends on when you start. That determines how much you should save. So for us personally, we started in our mid-20s. We've always done 15%, and that's worked out great for us. If you're getting a start in your 30s, you might want to bump that up to 20% annually. And if you're in your 40s, you might want to do 25% or more. And the reason is because the longer the money has in the account, the more compounding interest can do its magic and make the account balance grow. So for example, let's say you are 25 and you're trying to save 15% of your income for retirement and you want to use a Roth IRA. And your income is $50,000 a year. 15% of that is going to be $7,500. What you'll do is you'll start by taking advantage of your employer match. So let's say they match dollar for dollar. The first 4% you contribute, 4% of $50,000 is going to be $2,000. So they'll match that dollar for dollar. You'll put $2,000 into this. Let's say it's a 401k. So after that 401k contribution, you'll have contributed $2,000, leaving $5,500 to meet your savings goal of 15%. That's when you would go to the Roth IRA and put the money there. Now each year the IRS puts a limitation on the maximum amount you can put into a Roth IRA. It's $6,500 if you're under 50 years old in 2023. If you're 50 and older, it's $7,500. Once you reach that amount, any amounts that you want to save for retirement, you go back to the 401k or another plan to put money in a tax advantage space. Now say you want to contribute on a recurring basis, like a monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly basis. We put together a table that we got on your screen now that'll help you calculate that. All you do is take the amount you want to contribute annually. For a monthly amount, you divide it by 12, obviously. For bi-weekly, you do 26 because there's 52 weeks in a year. And for weekly, you divide by 52 to get the amount you should put in each and every period to meet your goal by the end of the year. And if I could, I would recommend automating this process. Either do an automatic withdrawal from your checking or savings account so that it goes into the Roth regularly and you don't have to think about it. There's a good chance your IRA custodian will have the ability to do that for you. And studies show that you're far more likely to save if you automate the process. So why not make it easy on yourself and increase your odds for success? Okay, just a few other closing thoughts about Roth IRAs. We gave an example of contributing on a recurring basis, but you can contribute a lump sum. You're eligible to contribute a Roth IRA for a given tax year for that whole calendar year and up to tax day the following April. So let's say in 2023, I'll have until, I don't know, mid-April, whatever tax day is in 2024, to make a deposit for 2023. Studies show that lump sums made at the very earliest part of a period tend to perform better than recurring payments 70% of the time, but don't get caught up in that. Do whatever works best for you. As long as you're saving, that's what's really important. Now, if you do make a lump sum payment, you should do that knowing that you are carrying a higher degree of risk, even if you are increasing the odds for a higher return. We have a post about weighing the dollar cost averaging versus lump sum on our website too. We'll put that in the description below. And finally, even if you aren't able to max out a Roth, put in what you can, no matter what it is. Put the money in the account, get it working for you, let compounding interest begin to do its work. No matter how small the amount is, every bit is helpful. Now, as your income increases over time, maybe you can gradually increase that amount. Eventually, you'll be able to max out the Roth IRA. And we ran through that pretty quickly, but there's lots of other info about Roth IRAs on our website, martinmoney.com. I'd encourage you to go there, check it out. We've also got other videos related to Roth IRAs. We'll put some links below. You can also find us on our social media channels. We've got those on the screen now. We're grateful for every one of you who watches our videos. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate the interest. God bless and take care.